You know, I'm an old school fisherman, and I'll talk about an old school bait, Carolina rig. It's not very many people's favorite bait. It kind of gets a bad rap because it's just not real sexy. It's just that, you know, you just throw it out there and you just drag it in, just feeling the bottom, but it can catch some great fish. I'm just going to show you my rig up on a Carolina rig, and I throw it a fair amount. You wouldn't think I would. I like fishing fast, I like power fishing, but if I've got to slow down on big flats starting in February, I can catch some big fish with a Carolina rig. Coming up, that's a good one. Not quite as big as I thought. As far as my rig up goes, tour grade tungsten, this is a 3/4. I put a 3/4 on because that's probably the most common weight that I would use. I put a glass bead on it right above that, and then I've just got a black barrel swivel. As far as my line goes, your line that's on your main line, it doesn't really matter what it is. You know, something you can cast good, something that you know is strong enough for the situation. Probably 16-pound sunline. I prefer fluorocarbon, so I'd probably throw Sniper on that. And then as far as your leader goes, sometimes it's the exact same size. It's almost never going to be heavier, but it can be lighter. It could be 14, it could be 12, it could be 10. On this one right here, I've got 14, same line Sniper, and then my hook. And the hook I've got on here is an owner. This is actually a Wide Gap Plus. That Wide Gap Plus fits this bait really good, which is a Strike King Rage Hog. And the Rage Hog is just a little small creature bait. I might Carolina rig several different baits. I love the Strike King creature, but I also like just a straight worm from time to time. Either one of those will work really, really well. I like green pumpkin probably the best. That's what I've got on right here. You know, a Carolina rig is something that you think of when you're fishing flat stuff. Something that's, you know, you got flat with a small break off of it, or on the edges of flats. That's where you really see it. You're looking for those hard spots, either gravel or rock, something hard, or maybe a bare spot if you're fishing grass. In Texas and East Texas, a lot of times you catch a ton of fish when you're working in the pre-spawn, Carolina rigging those hard spots, those bare spots right around the inside grass lines. And those inside grass line spots, those big fish can load up on, and you can really catch some great fish. So, you know, a Carolina rig, not the sexiest rig in the whole world, but one that's incredibly effective, and you can catch some big fish.